understand the business issues facing Congressional District 14. My father died when I was 12 years old. I've been the man of the house ever since. What does that have to do with me having experience in business and knowing what you need or what this district needs and being able to represent you? I learned at a young age that if I didn't go out and take care of what I needed to do, as my mom told me every night, no one's going to do it for you, son. You've got to do it for yourself. I learned with those lessons to go out and take care of the business for me, for my family, my young sisters, my mother, and now my children and my family. I learned that through my hard work, I could create a student government for my little junior high school that didn't have one. I learned that through my hard work, I could help my mother with her March of Dimes or her symphony fundraising. I learned the value of giving to a community and then receiving back. I learned how to go to work, you have to forgive me for this now, Texas A&M University, and become a lawyer. I know those are interesting comments that we've talked about tonight. Fortunately, you talk nice about A&M, not necessarily about being a lawyer. But let me tell you what I've done as a lawyer. I've represented doctors and hospitals, businesses, small construction companies, large multi-billion-dollar Fortune 500 companies. And what I've found is the basic problems and challenges that they meet with every day are very similar. They need government out of their lives. They need to be able to make payroll. They need to be able to get the talent and skills that they need in people in the community so that they can thrive and prosper. As a young lawyer, I started a firm. I was the sixth lawyer of the firm as a year and a half old, 16 years ago. We have 3 offices now in Beaumont, Houston, and Austin. We employ over 65 lawyers. Sure, some people think that's a bad thing, having a lot of lawyers out in Texas, and I understand that. But we only represent businesses. We only defend people every day. We don't file them. You can go on Google or wherever and find cases that I've handled where I've filed briefs in the courts for free to fight activist judges and frivolous lawsuits. You can see my track record. I'm not here to tell you I've been appointed to boards by governors or served in any legislative body. But you can look at my track record and see I have one for transformative leadership where I've taken control of organizations because my friends and peers wanted me to and done good things with them. I've helped my community without asking for repayment. Those are the kinds of leadership skills that I believe we need in Washington that I can put to work for you. Thank you very much. I'm Jay Old, and I would really appreciate your support. Thank you. Thank you, Jay. Next up, we have George Harper. What experience do you have that helps you understand the business issues facing Congressional District 14?
Business has the basic problem of too much government. It's that simple. Throughout history, the freest societies have been the most prosperous societies. It's that simple. For 30 years, I have consistently advocated for a free society and for limited government. I will never vote for a tax increase. I will never vote for legislation that increases regulatory control. I will always fight to cut government. These principles and these policies are exactly what our economy needs, or exactly what the business owner needs. It's that simple. My name is George Harper. I'm running for Congress, and I invite you to visit my website, Harper4Congress.com. Thank you very much.
Thank you, George. Next up, we have Tim Day. What experience do you have that helps you understand the business issues facing Congressional District 14?
In 1999, I developed an economic development plan on Galveston Island to revitalize 46 city blocks. I was working with HUD, who's on a fellowship from Harvard, Dr. Van Allen. I pulled together my whole community, the mayor, the Ernie Conlon from Mitchell Property export director, Buzz Elton, who could control a lot of apartments in Galveston, Victoria, all these different areas. Problem solver, that's all I've done my whole life. I went to Johnson Wales University to learn how to open a restaurant from the ground up. I took that experience of wanting to be a troubleshooter and brought it back to my island. And it's kind of unfair because I've been working my whole life. I'm saying we had Mardi Gras, Dickens on the Strand, so from yay big to work a stand, I've been working and dealing with multiple people. I think I try to average it. I think I dealt with about 1 million people. You know, I mean, back then when, who know Mardi Gras in Galveston? Hey, everyone been one? How big was it back then in the 80s? How big? Huge, right? So, I'm cheap. My family is from ILA. My grandfather worked at ILA, also he was an entrepreneur, had a beer joint. And I have got a check from everyone on the island. I had 11 different multiple businesses. From my annual events, from my hair show, my music festival, my bike festival, my 10-day marketing group, my business guide. You go on my website, you see all of it. My Greenhouse Foundation, which has been my brainchild, is something like a tribute to Lyndon B. Johnson that won Promi. I created the Grow Young Food Drive, you know, to sustain community by going in there and planting them community gardens. I know government, I know community, I know how to sustain them. This is what I've done. This is my whole track record. Creating space, helping people take care of their community by just giving them a little help and say, hey, now you gotta maintain it. I wish you guys the best, but I'm the best man for the job, and I'm going to go get that money back from Iraqi government. Tim David Congress.